Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for... Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis, Josh Giddey out there with Coby White. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh my, man, I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's gonna be no shortage of highlights.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Edwards against Giddey. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now here's McDaniels. "24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Knocked loose. Vucevic with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Good work defensively by Randle. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Julius Randle out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Highland in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Herter over Highland, stolen by Reid. Highland with it. Now Herter defending. Here's Randle. And rejected.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Highland against Herter. Outside Jones. Okoro on the wing. 4 on the clock. For 3. And the Bulls get it back. Jones from outside. They shoot again. Misses at the rim. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between the planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And Shaq, what do you think about Minnesota?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's DeSumo. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the point guard position. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Here's Edwards. Deflected. And he recovers it. To the paint. Randall with a steal. DiVincenzo against White. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by DeSumo. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
Giddey with it. 1 second left. And it's good on the layup. Giddey's got his first points of the game. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 4-point game. Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And it's in.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 4. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. He's checked in for Chicago. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. You make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, BA. The clock is theirs to burn.
Outside, Ingles to take the lead. It's hauled in by Herter. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Chicago, Josh Giddey at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth.
The Timberwolves do that.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Giddey against Edwards. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an